Popular actor and comedian Eric Idle, particularly known for his Monty Python fame, completely loses it in this hilarious meltdown when it comes to Dave Chappelle and some of the other great voices that we have in our culture currently who are continuing to fight for free speech and continuing to stand up for what's right, and he is not having any of that. So Monty Python's Eric Idle blasts anti-woke comedians, says he loathes conservatives. I hate them intensely. Eric Idle, I've always hated conservatives. They're horrible people. Well, at least we all know how he feels, I guess. He definitely does not hold back on that, does he? So let's get into this and see what he has to say here in regards to a lot of this stuff. He was asked, how do you look at cancel culture today? Because now everybody is watched under great scrutiny, asking if Idle has seen the recent Dave Chappelle's monologue on Saturday Night Live. What do you think of the comedians like Dave Chappelle, for example, who is saying that he is being subjected to censorship? Idle appeared to disregard Chappelle's claim that cancel culture is a phenomenon because, well, where does he say it? On SNL? Later adding, well, you're not being that much cancel, are you? If you were in your room complaining, I'd have a lot more sympathy. Swisher agreed. The person interviewing him, right, so then he doesn't pay the price. He just says he pays the price. Neither commenter mentioned how Chappelle has been ousted by venues and targeted by with physical violence for his comedy routines, and has even just spurred on other sorts of cancel culture by, you know, a bunch of activists who worked at Netflix, basically, you know, doing their ridiculous things with that. But Idle offered one example of what does worry him, however, saying, I don't like it when Bill Maher complains about the audience for not laughing. They're telling you they don't find it funny. You shouldn't moan about the audience. There's nothing wrong with the audience. If they don't laugh at your jokes, there's something wrong with your joke. And so I'm not terribly sympathetic to that sort of attitude, to be honest. But if a lot of people are laughing at Chappelle's jokes, then that means that he's doing something right by your own logic, right? So I'm not sure exactly what his point is here, because he kind of just negates everything that he just said right there. But Idle also took a swipe at Twitter CEO Elon Musk, paraphrasing one of his own tweets that said, paying for verification is like buying a petting zoo and then charging the animals. He also recalled a past tweet where he said that I do not believe in freedom of speech for fascists. That's like putting diesel in a Tesla. He also slammed conservatives in his own country. I hate them intensely. I've always hated conservatives. I'm afraid to say I'm very prejudiced against them. They're horrible people. So, you know, at this point, this doesn't shock me, coming from a Hollywood elite who probably has a lot of skeletons in his closet like Eric Idle does, but it is something that I continue to find amusing, because these people will continue to have these crazy tantrums over just simple things like, we just want people to have freedom of speech. We just want people to be able to have the ability to voice their opinion. It doesn't mean that we write off and agree and, you know, all of that stuff with everything that people say, but we do believe in what the principle is when it comes to free speech, and of course that's just one very small thing that we believe in, that Eric Idle apparently is having complete meltdowns over. So with that being said, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. What do you think about what Eric Idle says here? Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.